Buying a vehicle in the Wabash Valley has never been so easy. Just point, click, and take your pick at DorsetAutomotive.com. New or pre-owned, you call the shots. Go ahead and give it a try. Point, click, and take your pick now at DorsetAutomotive.com.
Talking about other staffs and other programs, we have a lot of respect for Evansville and their basketball program and that staff and the type of kids they get and how hard they play. It's always very, very difficult to play against them, and we've had a lot of games just like that against them, and we've won our share and they've won their share, but heck of an effort by them. Have to commend our guys continuing to improve, believe. I told Fritzy on the radio that, you know, you can look at some of our new guys and it's flickering a little bit. You know, it's not a big bright light on us yet with what how we need to play and things we need to do, but you can see them and thinking about it, and then they are getting better and improving. We had a lot of really good contributions today. Devontae Brown's defense, not just him. Christian and a lot of other guys helped there, but Holden Valentine to 13 points and 14 shots. No, that's not what it was. 15 points on 14 shots. That's the kind of stuff that we're trying to do. And then Kitch was terrific. A lot of us struggled at the start of the year, starting with me, and guys are playing better now, and the results are showing. And it's only a couple wins, but we're pretty pleased with them, and try to get better, come and get Missouri State in here on Wednesday.
Questions?
I talked to Kitch yesterday, Greg, and he was excited to go against Mokovicius, somebody who he's been matched up for
I read that today. I was a little nervous about it.
You know, but he lived up to it. And just talk about maybe what was the one thing that he did to maybe not necessarily throw Mokovicius off, because he had a double-double, but to gain the edge that he needed.
Yeah, Mock is terrific. I mean, he is good and gotten so much better. He's good. He's going to make a bunch of money someday. Kitch is just working. You know, he is relentless. Like you said, he looks forward to the challenge of Reggie Lynch at Illinois State and a big mock like him and fights. And he may not be the tallest, most athletic, most physical, but he's going to work, and he's going to compete, and he's never going to give in. And it's so good to see him get some results. He got us some easy baskets tonight, and we have to do that. Our offense is so much better when we get some easy ones. But he's been re-energized. You know, it's his senior year. He doesn't get any of these. You know, this is his last home game against Evansville, so he's got to make the most of them. We got to get Justin doing the same thing too. But just very pleased with how Kitch has responded with some of the earlier. I think he only played 5 minutes in whether it be the UMKC game or the Eastern Illinois game. And for him to stay positive and keep coming, it says a lot about it.
Devontae has been taking a lot of heat because of his turnovers, but his defense today on Valentine, and like you said, it wasn't just him, but it was primarily him. You know, talk about how he rises to that defensive occasion and kind of blots out some of the things on the other end of the floor that haven't been going right.
Yeah.
He always falls back on that.
Yeah, I'll get bunkered up with him anytime. I get frustrated with him too, and I understand the fans that do it, because he'll dribble too much sometimes, he'll hold the ball too much sometimes, but it's never out of being selfish. It's never out of being selfish. It's being competitive and trying to help your team win. And he was the defensive player of the game for us for sure. And I don't know how Valentine can do it, to run like he runs for 43 minutes and do those things. So Devontae was terrific, and we're going to live with a turnover or two. He's just got to keep listening. You know, the first thing is he knows as soon as he does something, he's like, geez, I should have passed the ball. I should have moved the ball there. I should have made, because a lot of the defenses just collapse to him. And there's open guys on the perimeter, and he misses those guys some. We'll keep working on it though. He's a film watcher. He'll watch this again today, and he'll know some corrections to make.
You talked about the light flickering on for some of the guys, and maybe for Alex Etherington, you know, maybe that confidence light is flickering on with him. He seemed less hesitant to take shots today, and obviously that's borne out in how many points he scored.
He likes to shoot. You know, and I think I said it to you before, Todd, it's, you know, if you're a little bit unsure of your role or a little bit unsure of what you're doing, you can't play to your maximum level. And all those guys are understanding things a little bit better. They're buying in at the defensive end most of the time, like we want them to. And then, you know, I'm going to let you play loose and free on the offensive end. That's why, you know, we'll make some mistakes, but it's usually not out of selfishness. And Alex is coming there too. Trey's been better. Brenton's been coming, you know. And those guys are good basketball players that we're asking a lot of that weren't playing well. you know, for a long time. But they're getting better, and from top to bottom, if everybody keeps improving like we have since Christmas has been here, we can win a few more.
As good as.
Pretty hard. Our team, they just made too many mistakes. And against good teams in this league, whether you're home or on the road, doesn't matter. I mean, you can't do that, you know. And we've kind of escaped here recently doing that, and it's an area that we certainly have to get better at if we're going to win games in this conference.
I feel like Jalen was in a tough spot after sitting on the bench the whole second half, having to come in there with, I guess, three quick fouls. He has one at the end of regulation, and then fouled out with 2 in a row there. Do you think that was a tough spot for Jalen?
Well, there's a lot of plays. You know, I wish we could go back. It's like the Murray State game. You know, I'm not taking anything away from Indiana State. They played hard. They made the plays to win. But from our standpoint, evaluating our performance, you know, we made too many mistakes. You know, and again, that's what we gotta learn from. We got to make the commitment to work to get better at them, and that's kind of where we're at.
They seem to key on DJ quite a bit, like most teams do, but they even did a little bit better job of that, it seemed. And then you had some other guys like Mislav step up. What did you think about his play, and then I guess the offensive flow in general for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I thought at times, you know, we did some good things, you know, individually and collectively, but you know, there's a consistency that you have to play with. And again, we're not there. You know, every coach is looking for 40 minutes of consistent play, both offensively and defensively, and too many up and downs in our play. Mislav hit big shots. Thought he did a lot of good things out there, but I thought we had several guys, you know, at times play really good basketball, but not enough.